my Gavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Arakir Galadirthin, the head of Divide and Conquer, and welcome to the Dorwinion campaign. Brief points to mention before we dive into this video are: number one, I've been asked by quite a few people, and even though I have said it before, I will say it again, my Gavanen just means well met in Sindarin. So all I am saying is hello. So let's get that one out of the way, covered that one. There was something else. What was I going to say? Something else on the tippity tip of my tongue, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, yes. If you have not seen already, Baz, the maker of the Hobbit elves, the look for the elves from the Hobbit movies, has acquired a worker, someone called Coochie Baby is his name on Total War Center. Read into that as you will. He's a Liverpudlian. And he has already churned out some wonderful looking textures for the units, so it should not be too long before Dak gets those elven units. Now what I will just say to you all now is that those elven units will be available as soon as they are ready. I've already spoken with Baz in the past about doing the coding, and if he still needs me to, I will. But either way, we will release them as an independent download for Dak for the time being, because I know many of you are chomping at the bit to get hold of those elves. So they will be released independently of version 1. Version 1, we have no idea when it will be ready. Ah dear, my cold has pretty much subsided, but I may still cough a bit, I'm afraid, as I'm on the lingering end of it now. What else was I going to say just then? Yes, version 1. Our version 1 predominantly revolves around getting the Moria script fixed.
Yes, my lord.
So that is what we wait for. However, we have no idea when and if that will even be fixed. Geosthode returned and has begun work on it, but that's the last I have heard. So, time will tell. But enough of this. Let us continue with the Dorwinion Cull of Rhûn. What are we doing? Vine Regent Howin with a large army is... yes, he is heading round here to attack Mistr from that corner so he can't be surrounded. Tactics, my friends, tactics. And we are fighting them off on the western and southern borders. In fact, we seem to have turned and have got the upper hand now, have we not? But we still aren't making very much money, so I'm not churning things out. But we're going to send... Is that Azerbaijan he's called? Azabian. We'll send him round there to get some information. Right, let's end the turn. Oh dear. Calenhad has fallen to Mordor. I'm thinking what I might settle on, because by the time you've watched this video, 3 of my Northern Dunedain campaign videos will have gone up. And at the end of that I talk about maybe doing 3 videos at a time. And I think I'm going to settle on attempting now to do 2 installments of each campaign rather than a single installment. So at the moment they've been almost sort of solely at the weekend, with the odd 1 or 2 in the week. But I may try and do 2 installments of each one now, force myself to play it a little longer, as I'm getting rather bored of most of my other games, unfortunately. Whereas when a soul burns for Lord of the Rings, it burns for eternity. Now he has got a spattering of very weak units. There's a couple of Clan Guard dotted through who are good. They're middle tier, they're strong units, but the rest of that army is poor, very poor. They're all of Rhûn's beginning, but Captain Ethakali has got 3 clan supported by 2 Balkoth. But the real threat is Bartan himself. Our crossbowmen are going to have to prove their worth this day. But if we win this battle, we've taken Mistr without even having to siege it.
Attack!
Now we just have to hope that, unlike most of my previous games, this one does not present us with a fatal flaw. Unfortunately, I made a very bad decision to play the build that I also mod into. That was stupid of me. I should have played the build that you're all playing. But then I wanted to use this to show off things that you can get to see in the future. Because basically the whole purpose of this Let's Play is just to generate support for Dak, because we've plunged hours into it and we'd like you all to play it. And that was the goal always from the start, and by showing you what you can expect in the next versions, I can give you that, show you all the features. Right, this is an ideal plane for taking down those cavalry units, so we're going to try and time when our crossbows, I'm trying to say the word catapults for some reason, I'll try and time when our crossbows actually engage those cataphracts. because we do not have enough Elder Pikemen to threaten them properly. Look at that pitiful supply in the centre. They might as well not be there, let's be honest. Although, to underestimate them is to court death, I must admit. They are phenomenally strong. Especially in this sort of... I know we're after the barracks event now, but no one's really had enough of an opportunity to get the bulk of their forces out. So we're still in a limbo sort of phase. But we will use them to try and make sure no one flanks on a corner. Likewise, the 20 guard will cover that corner. Obviously, they're not going to cover cavalry as well. But our plan here is to sweep the crossbowmen round. Oh, that's perfect. Give them protection of the pike of the staves, so staves of the stakes, so the cavalry won't charge through. Now, who is left? Ah, yes, the dregs of our society. The dregs of our society. That's incredibly rude. The low-numbered units. You can all join on this side to create this flanking protection system. Yes, you will now see that the Thorn Guard now actually use a pike animation. They no longer use a halberd animation, which will increase their strength greatly, one hopes. Of course, only time will tell. You can use pike. No, you don't want to put pikes just randomly in the battlefield, because your generals will run into them and they kill themselves that way. Although we could again use them to cover the flank, couldn't we? So pop those there. Right, start battle.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Pull back. Zoom in, zoom in. Where is Bartan? Ah, there in the centre. Right, crossbowmen, you are going to hastily rush out and then shoot into the side. So please prepare for this. Let's speed it up as the enemy runs at us. The cavalry, I assume, will take a direct attempt to hit us in the middle. Can't imagine them doing anything other than that. But that's fine, because then the crossbowmen can curl around and fire into the side of the formation. As the entire formation does seem to be entirely ignoring the crossbowmen. They're heading far more centrally. It's a bit cheeky. Let's try and... Well, you should never show the enemy what you're going to do. Foolish. But we're playing against a very silly AI, so we should be alright. Alright, our elven archers begin bombarding the shadows. Oh, don't waste all your arrows on one man. Thank goodness for that. There they are. There they are. Where are they going? I thought they were going to charge the crossbowmen then. Panic. Oh, it does look a bit like they're charging the crossbowmen, doesn't it? Go on. Go on. Yes, 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 yes. Fools. They've seen the threat though. They're marching to meet us. Elves. Crossbowmen, retreat. Get behind the cover of the elves. How many have they killed? Oh, that's phenomenal. They've killed at least 10 of them. Perfect. Why aren't you running? Sacrifice the elves to keep the crossbowmen alive. Regroup, regroup. Ah, there go the cavalry. Don't think I did the shield wall in time, but I definitely didn't do the shield wall in time. They have sliced through them something fierce. Come on. Alright, our own cavalry. I believe we can use you. Don't know what it does, but we'll use it. Ah, look at the Avari. Oh, they possibly still use a halberd animation, actually. I have to look into that. Yeah, because they should use the pointy sort of animation, shouldn't they? Not the swinging, swiping one. Oh, we'll have to have a look at that. Only 12 bodyguards remain. What are Rhûn doing?
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Which one? Captain, no doubt. Bartan has killed. How has he died? Oh, he charged into the Thorn Guard, proving our pikes. Oh, this is a perfect opportunity. They've just lost a high-ranking general. Where's our cavalry? Where's our cavalry? Come on. Now we step it up a notch. Catch them in the morale break. Those elves are still fighting.
Elven warriors. Ready elves.
Support is on its way, elves. They plough into the line. And you are to do the same into those Balcloth and guardsmen. An excellent charge.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Right, if they start routing, chase them down. Pull away. Charge again.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Who have we got out here? You guys. Run back. Cavalry over here. Get those hunters. Bodyguard, pull away.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit of his army.
Why are they
Behold
not
how
running?
our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Not really sure who's still alive.
Our men have
Hunter's
slain
over
the
there.
enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Right, we will fight on. Capture as many as we can. Look at them all getting caught up on each other. I would not be surprised if these two are again the highest kill tally. Possibly the High Paladins, though, actually, as they are now capturing the vast majority of the enemy army. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, he was part of a larger unit.
Our foe is utterly
We take the victory.
vanquished.
Oh, that
Let
is a
all who
very
remember
heroic.
this day, remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
Bartan, almost no one escaped. 189 from the High Paladins. Avari Shadows take 205. Avari Elder Archers 150. The Shadows again, the Shadows are phenomenal. So good. It's because they have more arrows, more range, more accuracy than almost anyone else on the field, and those three things combine to make them more deadly. So a unit could have a 20 arrow attack stat, and its opponent could have a 5 arrow attack stat. But with the 5 arrow attack stat is hitting with every single arrow, and he's shooting them 30 meters before the others are even in range. He's going to take out so many more. Now that's a wealthy sum. Let's try and get that. Yes.
We have triumphed.
Now we've not claimed a Mistrand, but I'll take 4 grand. I'll take 4 grand any day. But we will have to besiege it. Although I can't imagine that much more help is coming. Oh no, Steward of Gondor has fallen. Who are
Your
you?
orders.
Galathril, I'm not bothered about your map information, but I'll take yours.
Proposition for my king. Do not think you have another proposal then.
A wise decision, Orcs.
That is.
Oh, and I also must mention that
Farewell then.
We found a lot of places. In one of the videos, can't remember which one, I don't know if it's the third one, second one, or first one of those Northern Dunedain, but I noticed that at a certain point the cursor locked on a red X. And I have absolutely no idea why, because in my own game, and that may have even happened now in this one, I can't tell you, because in my own game it did not lock on a red X. It continued on as normal. But I noticed that it locked for some reason on an X symbol, and I can't tell you why, I'm afraid.
My lord.
This is unknown to me.
Yes.
Oh dear, Minas Tirith is not looking too fresh, is it? Galazgil. Their current faction heir is Galazgil. He comes from all the way over here. He is very far from home.
Your orders.
Harald. Oh, where's he going if he's not attacking Curvacy?
Yes, my
I will not waste words on you.
Go
As
on.
you command.
Yeah.
Glory.
Oh, we've
Honor.
around to that doom.
Victory.
Your orders.
Right,
my
I think
lord.
if you try and team up
Yes,
with
my
him.
lord.
Yes.
Aha.
With honor. To battle.
Oh no, he's got more than enough to
We
take
shall
Austin Rhûn,
prevail.
hasn't he?
Yes.
Your orders, my lord.
What's this one then? The Old Run Road. Yes.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Varfest.
As you command. We shall prevail. Yes.
Oh, it's got a general. We won't be able to take that, but we can at least annoy them. That one will easily fall.
Your orders, my lord.
Yeah, pull into Dan, and that'll deter them. What's the... That's got a large garrison, isn't it? Don't really need of that? Yes, because we don't know what's in the middle. Although it's a safe... Oh no, Steam. Steam is talking to me. Always forget to turn that off. Ah, it's alright, we're
Yes, my lord.
we're toward the end anyway. Right,
We
besiege that.
shall engage. We shall prevail.
Maintain that.
Yes.
The army at Karasant actually... Oh yeah, if
My
you two
lord.
stay, you two head to the front line.
Yes. We'll make camp here.
My lord.
To find out what's happening here.
My
Oh,
fortune
Rhûn do still own
quietly.
Logath, which means they'll still own Rhubar and Elgar. I was hoping Dale were doing better than that. It's just disappointing. Don't really know where that 3 grand's gone, but somewhere I expect. I know people hate me queuing up buildings when I can't actually build anything, but old habits die very hard. End the turn again. I think I answered every question that has been posed to me in YouTube comments, as opposed to in a video. I won't fight this battle, everyone, I'm afraid. I will just lose. So, we'll withdraw
We
from
are
that one.
disgraced.
Oh,
Fall
interesting.
back and retreat. Pulling back from the walls.
A simple victory. But will probably mark the end of this episode.
Muster your courage, men. We march into battle.
It's Galadriel. Fall on the fat. It's about the only epithet that I have ever seen, or moniker, however it's whatever its name is. It's the only one I've ever seen that's derogatory. Almost all of them are bloodthirsty or killers or things like that. And then there's fall on the fat. It's not having a good time of it. I think we shall defend this hill just here. We only have 2 archer units. And there are no general's bodyguard units. They're the real threat. So we don't have to worry about getting completely destroyed by those monsters. You cover that flank, and you cover that flank, and start the
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Reinforcements are coming in from up there, so this flank spin around like that. And you guys stand ready. We've got a battalion of shadows in this army who will certainly make up for lack of killing on the part of our defensive lines. I can only apologise for the Steam interruptions. I'm unsure what would happen to this if I alt-tabbed out of it. And also, at the moment, alt-tabbing doesn't seem to work as well in Windows 10 as it did in Windows 8. I play this in borderless window mode, so that it doesn't minimize when my computer runs those annoying background processes that I cannot stop. And it keeps minimizing my games, and it frustrates me. I located one of them and I stopped it, but I can't locate the others. They're too quick. It bothers me a lot. But playing in borderless window mode means that it doesn't lose focus, so it doesn't minimize. But it also means that I can't manually minimize. It only seems to be this game, and I don't understand why, but unless there is a program open, it will not alt-tab to the desktop. So if anyone knows how to get around that, then feel free to let me know. It's useful playing this in borderless window when you're modding, because then you can make a change, quit to the menu, and then you can quite easily go and test out other features. Or you can just alt-tab to the desktop and then close the program by right-clicking on it, rather than going through the 3 menus you've got to get through just to leave the game. And now that at the minute I can't alt-tab, and it frustrates me. Anyway, apologies, I'm just ranting. Let's speed it up till our battle lines meet. Oh, crossbowmen will be taking a lot of them out. They've got hunters, and then just warriors and clansmen. Warriors are slightly stronger. Our line stands ready. Has anybody read the Thorn unit's description? Do you like it? I'm always willing to take feedback on any of the writing that you find in the game, as quite a large chunk of the writing was done by me. That's initially what I was brought on as, and a large chunk of the writing is my own. So feel free to comment on any writing. If it feels too gamey or too unrealistic or too fake, I would gladly have feedback. Ah, they've charged them. Stand ready, men. And at that moment as well, we move our cavalry round to assist. Thorn Guard, look at them. That formation always bothers me.
We will smash the enemy.
They immediately stand up as soon as the enemy attacks. It's a purely aesthetical effect. Like in real life, maybe, yes, that's a really good tactic against horses or whatever, I don't know. But in this game, it's just purely aesthetical, because as soon as they're attacked, they stand up. It's a massive waste of time. There's a cavalry supporting charge. I want the archers to keep firing at them. May as well keep them engaged rather than doing their annoying arc shots. But we can speed it up a bit, as we're now just going to charge the cavalry in and out.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
If we can clear this line, we can swing the bladesmen round. Oh, they're taking a pounding. Ah, that's ended any engagements there.
The enemy general. Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Right, stop taking hits needlessly. Form up and spread out. And you guys go and hit the archers now. Oh, good charge, good charge. We surround them.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Took out quite a lot. Our arrows have taken out loads. Look at the death and destruction over there. These Thorn Guard have barely been in battle.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Perfect timing there. They've still got 20 men, and they've taken out almost all those crossbowmen.
Behold how
we'll let them run.
our foe is utterly
231 got away.
Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most
Again, the shadows stand out as the go-to winners. Such formidable unit those shadows are. Incredibly strong. Execute them all.
We have triumphed.
Oh, is that Mengetu on his own, or has he brought a contingent? He's brought crossbowmen with him. But last time we did this lot against one of them, we got slaughtered. And he's a full command general. 10 stars. I mean, Thorwin has 10 stars. And he's a horseman. Let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a whirl. Make sure it doesn't crash. We're going to just hit them head on.
We attack!
We could, of course, lose all 3. And our faction heir is in this battle. Thorwin's our greatest commander.
The tide of battle seems to have turned against us.
There's a lot riding on it.
We must act and halt this turn of events.
But the crossbowmen won't attack us without fear of killing their own men. So at least we have that in our favour. Plus, if we charge the cavalry and they stay with the crossbowmen like that, we'll get a hit on them. Yeah. How has that happened already?
Pray something changes in the course of battle.
Did they
defeat
shoot?
seems almost certain.
Oh, they totally did, didn't they? Oh, no way.
Only half our force remains.
I can't even withdraw. Oh, this is carnage. This is such a bad tactical decision. Oh, I should have
Only
run
half the
or
enemy force remains.
We've already lost someone. I don't even want to look. Brand. Please, just run. Just flee. Just run away. I can't tell you to run. You've run out of movement points, but you can run yourself. Break, you daft idiots.
Our foolish general. We've been dealt a stinging defeat today.
4th win. I bet you all must be watching this thinking, how terrible is he at this game? I can't believe that. I am so very annoyed. 4th win was such a bastion of strength. Oh, we lost them all.
Honor, victory! My lord, our courage and honor have conquered.
No. We're going to have to take you on because we've just lost all of our generals. And we've already got a 4th winter. 4th winter. He was such a great general that I'm going to name 2 towns after him. East 4th winter and West 4th winter. The general shall live on. Oh no, we're definitely going to lose Curvasig. We cannot hold back. Oh, we've got Vidigild and Vinelord Harold. Oh, of course, we've just got a new Vinelord. Ah, we're a Teutonic faction, aren't we? So there's no family tree, so it doesn't really matter who comes in. 2 stars. What madness is this? Horse is 3 stars. Why not give it to him? Or Norway. Why is Norway not becoming the general? He's brilliant. Oh dear. Dear oh dear oh dear. Oh, at least someone else is the Grand Master of Karas Falathrim now. Although aren't the things all twisted here? Yeah, he's a dwarf and he's meant to be an elf. Anywho, I shall end this episode of this video here. So double check none of these do anything. Nope. Death, death, death. Swine probably should have somewhere named after him, but we'll rename Curvasig. Simple and a link to his northern roots, Swineberg. It's not as good as 4th winter. I do like renaming. I do really like renaming. But anyway, no, I shall end that one there. So, as ever, thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I'm Arake Galadothin, the head of Dividing Conquer. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments or on Total War Center or ModDB, and someone will get around to answering them. But for now, and until we speak again, Navar Naden Pedimad Melonin, and farewell.